Hello publicists, future and present, welcome to the PR Stop. Now today we will be reacting to the Ubisoft Forward and Nintendo Direct presentations. Now the Ubisoft Forward presentation happened last week and Nintendo Direct happened yesterday, so I guess being late for these things is sort of becoming my brand. Now just like what I did for Pokemon Day and not like what I did for the PlayStation State of Play, I'm going to be reacting to these presentations through a gamer's eyes. Because I tried doing the PR thing for State of Play and it didn't really give me a whole lot. Honestly, I was just kind of like grasping at straws and it wasn't really giving me anything. So I'm just going to react to this as a typical gamer would. Now, if there's anything PR-wise to take out of these presentations, I'm definitely going to put that in there as I go. But I'm just going to be a gamer watching gamer things. Let's get started. Hey, here we go. Starting with an orchestra. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence of these things, like I guess in some ways it can be cool, but also some ways it could be really pretentious. But we will continue. I mean, it's very well performed. I'm not gonna... I'm not saying it's badly performed, I'm just thinking it's not always necessary. It is for Star Wars Outlaws, so maybe it does add a little something. Okay, yeah, that's great, but we kind of want to see the screen now of what's showing on the screen. The orchestra is meant to be heard. I will be editing out the ads.
Hey, new record. At the top, where it should be.
Asteroids? I used to play Asteroids.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthias
Hi.
Carlson, Game Director at Massive Entertainment. Today, we'll show you a different type of adventure. And as we journey across multiple systems, we will
Neat.
come across many opportunities for a scoundrel.
It's actual gameplay. So that's nice.
Star Wars Outlaws, one of your motivations for exploration is to find elusive experts scattered across the galaxy.
Alright then.
These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the game. Here, we're looking for a gunslinger who can teach us some new tricks. Our intel points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine. So let's head
Okay.
back to our ship. We're picking up the Accra station. A remnant of the Clone Wars, it used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband. It's a great place to resupply.
Say what you want about Ubisoft, but their world design is always just top notch.
Affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good standing with them. This kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials. Your ship, the Trailblazer, is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind. On board, you'll find everything you need to finalize your preparation.
Honestly, I don't really love the design of this ship. It's just so blocky.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Carrie.
Yeah, I don't love that, but
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits, which you can choose to engage with or not.
I am under attack! My ship will not survive long!
This is Kay Bess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
it's,
Turret activated, Carrie.
One down.
like these real-time counters, are they actually going to happen? Because, I mean, we know about Ubisoft's tendency to show off things and then cut them out, but I mean, the release isn't that far off, so maybe it'll still be in there.
Happy to help. And you can tell Gorak he owes Kay Bess a ship.
In space, your actions also have consequences and can impact your reputation with syndicates.
I hope so, that'd be cool.
Optional dogfight allowed us to improve our reputation with the Pikes while making a few credits.
Spooling up to hyperdrive.
That's
Let's
neat.
continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
And if we actually get to fly our ship like it looks like we do, that'd actually be really cool. Guys. God, the ads are going to be annoying.
Edge of the galaxy.
And it's going to happen so often.
The Tattoo system is in the clutches of the Hut Cartel. Our reputation with them is poor, so we best be on our way.
Like I like how we get to depart and then approach too. That's really cool.
The infamous hive of scum and villainy.
You'll never find another in the
We
galaxy.
head straight to our destination. By asking around, we learn of a pirate who is deadly with a blaster and who used to work for the Hut Cartel.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Their storehouses, located in the southern hills.
Looks so good.
Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself.
And I'm not even the biggest Star Wars fan.
As you move
Good job, buddy.
Sure, that stealthy. That seemed really loud. Very typical Ubisoft, which for some reason I've never tired of. So there we go. I'm still okay with it. It'd be weirder if they didn't follow their own formula, and it would just throw us off. I think you guys got caught on purpose, so you should show off the gunplay. That's what I think. Which, I mean, fair. Speeder bike's pretty cool. Okay.
or become an unstoppable thief. Finding an expert is always an adventure in a galaxy full of opportunities.
We should get moving.
Star Wars Outlaws. Okay, let's see if there's anything I can actually click for this. I hope there aren't too many cameos from already known characters. You know, make Star Wars and the actual huge universe that it is, instead of having character cameo after character cameo pop up.
gamble everything.
That's what I. That's one of my bigger hopes for this game.
Double cross them to land yourself a big score. On behalf of Massive Entertainment, along with our co-development studios all across Ubisoft, and of course Lucasfilm Games, it's my privilege to share another look at this childhood dream come true that we've crafted with passion and wonder. We hope you love it too. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity.
I mean, the formula is the same, but there's no denying their levels, their world building is
Welcome to the first ever open world Star Wars game.
fairly unmatched. Oh, okay, Lando's here. That's
You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel looking to start a new life,
at least I think that was Lando.
helping each other every step of the way. With contracts.
No, get that off the screen. Thank you. And all these worlds and planets really do look varied, so that's something. I'm seeing a lot of positives out of this right now, so
Every turn. And if you're willing to take the risk and defy the odds, the galaxy is yours for the taking.
I just noticed this guy sounds like Lance Reddick. Rest in peace to Lance Reddick. Yeah, see, August 30th, so I have a feeling that a lot of the things that we were shown is going to be in the game anyway. So, this, on the other hand, I'm not as into. New mode, capture the flag. That's not a new mode. Everything has capture the flag. Like, every multiplayer shooter, since there were multiplayer shooters, has said capture the flag. That's not a new mode. Why? Unless you're doing something different with capture the flag, it's not a new mode. Yay, Defiant. X-Defiant. X-Defiant? X-Defiant. Oh good, Skull and Bones is still around. So glad they're still trying to make this a thing.
Hello everyone. Since our launch, it's been very exciting watching
Has
the
it?
community grow.
Has it been exciting?
and have fun with the world we created.
Because as far as I can hear, no one's playing this anymore.
Season 1, and we are continuing to work with you, our community, to bring an engaging.
Why didn't you just copy and paste everything from Black Flag?
Season 2, chorus.
I think people would have preferred you just copy and pasted everything from Black Flag. Are we still doing like half the things we could do in Black Flag in this game? I mean, all these ideas are cool, but I don't know. I haven't played it and I don't think I ever will.
Finally, thank you to all our players. We will keep working hard to bring you original, amazing experiences.
Okay, I've said this before, and a lot of you have said this before. Live services are not a good thing. I mean, the whole thought behind it is like, you know, constant engagement with your players, and that inherently isn't a bad idea, but it needs to be done properly so that, you know, like future games and future things are improved based on, you know, player feedback. How almost every publisher does live services is under the guise of engagement. They're just like shipping out a game and then just drip feeding you more and more content later. And what I've also said to Ubisoft's credit is, yes, they have everything any other live service release would have. You know, they have a roadmap, they have, you know, special extra content that's being released periodically. But to Ubisoft's credit, I've said this before, they do it better than most, because at the very least, their season passes and their roadmaps, at least they fulfill them, right? Like, for example, if you look at the roadmap for Anthem, where they just had like, oh, we're gonna have 3 different things, but 2 of them weren't even titled because they had no idea what they were going to be. I compare that to Assassin's Creed Valhalla's own little season pass and roadmap, where at least you knew what you were getting, and at least they had ideas for what those future releases would be. And also, they ended up being released. We got everything from that roadmap, plus more and more. So, I'm not saying it's right, but at least Ubisoft does it better than most people. And I'm seeing it again here with Skull and Bones. I'm not going to play Skull and Bones, but they have a season. They have got like season 2, season 3 roadmap, and at least they know what's. At least they know generally what season 3 is going to be about. You know, they didn't just say, "Oh, season 3 is going to be this," and that's it. You know, just take our word for it. No, they gave us some things that's actually going to be in it, and that's definitely something to their credit.
As we continue to
Still not going to play it though.
with you.
I'm just saying, and Ubisoft is a cut above the rest when it comes to that, though. See, hashtag Prince of Persia.
Hello everyone, I'm Gwen Vero, brand director for Prince of Persia.
I do like the hashtag Prince of Persia thing, and that's a thing you can chuck off to a bit of PR or whatever. Is that
epic adventures
it lets you know what's coming up without guessing, I guess. So 35 years.
We wanted to give you new exhilarating adventures. Back in January, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown released to critical acclaim.
I don't know about that, but I did hear it was quite good.
It's been thrilling to watch.
What is this? What is this now?
And now, have a look at our first title update.
I like that. I actually like that a lot. It shows how much that is really good player engagement. That's actually an ideal way of player engagement. You know, you're talking to your community and you are showcasing how much. I mean, it's not a lot of players, but it's a few players. How much they're enjoying the game. Because it's one thing to say it, right? You know, like, oh, so many people enjoying a game. We got a lot of people enjoying our game, but you know, they took a step where they obviously had to contact all these streamers and say, hey, can we take some of your gameplay footage and we can show it at our Ubisoft Forward presentation so that we can not just say how much, you know, this game is being enjoyed by players all over. We can show everybody. And that's the type of player engagement of, you know, these games that I think works better than how everybody else thinks player engagement should be.
Called Divine Trials. And next, a glimpse of a story DLC.
Free content update. I always like free content updates, even if it's for games I don't have. To be honest, I'm really encouraged by what they're doing with Prince of Persia.
I will leave you with a glimpse of what we are calling our love letter to one of the most.
Can't believe this franchise has been around for 35 years.
One that I'm sure you'll agree is truly timeless. Thank you.
Is this the Sands of Time remake? Are we finally getting an update on the Sands of Time remake? We are 2026. If you're wondering why I'm surprised by anything, I haven't watched any of this until now. That's why.
With Rocksmith Plus, you can learn guitar and piano fast anytime, anywhere. From your PC,
Rocksmith is still a thing. That's cool, I guess.
hit songs from artists like Metallica,
okay.
Tom Petty, Coldplay, and Linkin Park, with new songs added each month. Enjoy practice tools to hone your skills.
I mean, this is something where like a constant drip feed of content isn't a bad thing. With Rocksmith. Again, you've got players and streamers, you know, I guess lending their footage with permission to do this. Yeah, see, there it is. Very nice crediting there. Yeah, it was very nice crediting there to the streamers, letting them know that. That's what I like. That's the type of thing I like. I mean, again, all of it looks really nice, but I was never really all that interested in the Avatar world anyway, so like there's no denying like the worlds look really nice. And that's been the case for like Ubisoft games forever. They're all like the worlds and environments are all really well put together. The gameplay loop that hasn't been as well received. But like I said, I'm a shameless fan of almost anything Ubisoft releases. That interests me anyway, so I just like just playing Monopoly. Monopoly isn't the real. They are okay. It's done. They stuck on Monopoly for a while. Like we know what Monopoly looks like. You don't need to show us more Monopoly. Nice. I wasn't really interested in almost any of that. Okay, here we go. Are we going back to the... Oh no, we're doing the drums. I mean, that's really cool. The Tycho Project. Sounds really cool. Alright.
We are the shadows.
That served the light.
The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed. Power. Vengeance. We must learn to trust
And follow the blade.
together.
Took 3 unifiers to do it. Took 3 guys to do that, but they did it. I'm honestly more interested in the shinobi than the samurai part. I'll get into it why, but we'll get more into it. Sounds very Splinter Cell-like, which is encouraging.
But today, I'm really excited.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Samurai sir, this way. I beg you. Hurry, sir. Please.
Right behind you, little one.
That still looks really good. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'll take this one in a bit more and I'll tell you my thoughts about it when it's over. Because I do have a lot of thoughts. I do like the use of the kanebo though. The bat thing that he has on his back. I mean, that kind of does look really brutal. You do not want to get hit by the kanebo. Okay then. No, yeah. Yeah. So Yasuke, whenever I get a chance I'm playing as Naoe because that just seems more interesting to me. Very Splinter Cell stuff. And oh my god, you cannot be seen. That is cool. See, look how much more interesting this is. This is so much better. And this is like so much better in like every way. Honestly, I think that assassination through the door is a lot better than how Ghost of Tsushima did it.
He's coming. I need to hide.
Yeah, this is far more interesting than the Yasuke stuff. So much more interesting. I'm a little disturbed that she's not actually opening the door. She's using the force. The combat's even better because she has the Kusarigama. The ball and chain and the little sight thing. Like, I'm so much more excited to play as Naoe. You know, the ninja. I want to play as a samurai, I'll just play Ghost of Tsushima. Vape dive? Not. I'm good. Thanks. See, that doesn't just look more fun. Okay, so that's it. And honestly, I don't really care about anything else after that. So I'm good there. So, final thoughts. Yeah, it's about as what I expected. I didn't get too much PR thing done. I did go into stuff about, like, you know, player audience engagement, and that's all well and good. And how I said that Ubisoft does do it better than most, and they do. You can see that they do. And my thoughts on Assassin's Creed Shadows, because there's been a lot of controversy around that, surrounding the character Yasuke being a black samurai, and honestly, I think it's because Ubisoft wanted to do something different. Because the complaint was, oh, why don't you get a Japanese protagonist? Well, first of all, there's Naoe, who's already Japanese, so let's just skip over that. And two, it's not like we've been starved for games set in Japan with a Japanese protagonist. We've had Ghost of Tsushima. We've had Rise of the Ronin in recent years. Go back further, I think Sekiro also had a Japanese protagonist, I think. So it's not like we've been starved for that. So I don't know what the outrage about that was. And I think it all just boils down to Sucker Punch with Ghost of Tsushima kind of beating Ubisoft to the punch on this. I mean, since that game was released, we've been kind of saying that it's like an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, right? With a Japanese protagonist, like everybody wants. So, with that in mind, I think that's what the backlash is more about than anything else, really. Because when we wanted a Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, we were hoping for ninjas. And that's why I think Naoe is just a much more interesting character to play as. Because she is a ninja. The gameplay, I was a lot more interested in the gameplay once Naoe took over than Yasuke. Because if I wanted that combat, I would just play Ghost of Tsushima. I really would. And as soon as it got to the hand-to-hand combat with Naoe's part, she started using the Kasarigama, which is a more interesting weapon than the Kanebo Club. So that's what I think. And I do have other different thoughts on what they might have done if they were going to do this. It involves a completely new story, and I won't get into it right now. But I mean, overall, the showcase was fine, I guess. It was pretty much the two games that I was most interested in, kind of with the bread, and then the sandwich was kind of stuff that I didn't really care too much about, other than the Prince of Persia stuff. So it started great and it ended great, and it petered off in the middle. That is the most apt summary I can give you. So yeah, those are my thoughts for now. I'm going to get into the Nintendo Direct show basically right now, and that video is going to be in a part 2 of this mini series, I guess I'll call it. Stay tuned, and I'll see you later.